Hmm. Yeah. So, do you want to? You're late.
Apologies.
You're
You
late.
know, it's
Not me. Not
when
me.
I joined the room, I thought we already were live, so I was kind of apologizing to everybody when I was apologizing only to you,
Oh,
actually, in
oh, I
fact.
see. I see.
But because you guys weren't actually there, contrary to my understanding, I apologize for the tardiness today. I was running late, busy, actually. Chodes, you're not far off from Brent's guess, which was incorrect.
I said dump. I said
You said
dump.
dumb. It's so funny how like you think that's the only thing that can make somebody late. Like that's the only reason that you would ever be late for any other reason, I guess. Isn't it?
Well, that's it's funny. I did have to go to the bathroom, number 2, and I
But you
did do
planned
it.
ahead.
I mean, I made time for it. Yeah.
You thought, okay, I'm gonna eat this turkey sandwich with a side of jalapenos and applesauce.
Well, it was
I'll eat it
actually
at 3:45, and then my dump will probably start around 4:30. That gives me about an hour and a half to be on the toilet. That should be almost enough time if everything goes smoothly.
it was a chicken salad, but yes.
Oh well, then I would imagine you should
It
have
was
left more time.
it's actually this good salad from Trader Joe's. It's called a Pasadena salad.
That sounds awesome. Oh,
And
I know the Pasadena salad, and
it's
it's
kind
very
of
good.
just it's got this stuff. I don't use their dressing though. I get mustard and olive oil,
Wait,
and
you're
I
talking
just
about the salad. Oh, sorry, I thought you said sandwich.
no Pasadena. No, it's a salad, not a sandwich. Yeah.
Yes, I know the salad. Very good. Very good.
And I so yeah, I just did, I make my own dressing with it with mustard, yellow mustard, and olive oil and salt and pepper. And but
Why don't you like the
it's
dressing?
good.
What's the normal dressing that it comes with?
I don't even know, and I don't care.
Well, you know what? I just want to respond to Bryce Shell over here, who said Laura tells the horses talking at us like that. It's funny you should say that because I actually had that thought earlier, but without even having seen what the video was going to look like tonight. I mean, I knowing that, of course, there were things with faces behind me in the shot, and I had this kind of creepy thought that, like, I mean, I don't know what it feels like necessarily to feel like you're being watched, but I had the creepy thought, like, what if my stuffed animals and the horse thing are like watching me get ready for this thing, and then I see something creepy like in the video where they like blame something. I don't know, and I immediately tried to work that thought from my head because I can definitely get myself worked into, you know, being scared. Not to mention I'm by myself in the house, and I've been listening to a lot of ghost stories lately. And the fact that you would say that, Bryce, is just not helpful. But hey, it's
That's
fine.
funny.
Anyways, yeah,
Is somebody going to answer this phone?
your phone.
It's mine. Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
mine. I'm not. It's ringing and ringing. I forgot to turn the ringer off, but it's
But you're
okay.
right. Yes, Noah, I'm being. Thank you. I feel safe knowing that you guys are watching whatever's happening.
Are you scared of that
on the other
painting,
side.
Laura?
I'm not. No, I've never been scared of it. But the only reason I had that thought too is because I've been listening to that podcast. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. It's called Spooked.
You're kind of
Which is like what?
You're kind of cutting out a lot. Well,
Oh
whatever.
no, really?
It's not a big
Is it
deal, I
still?
guess. Do people
It's
care? It's
cutting
not
out.
a big deal. No, a bit, yeah. It's okay. I mean, it was not now, but anyway, yeah. Go on.
I've been listening to that podcast called Spooked quite a bit lately, which some of you may know. It's the sister brother podcast to Snap Judgment, and
Uh-huh.
it's just people's ghost stories. Their firsthand accounts, and they tell them as though that they're true, and maybe they are true. And a lot of them involve people feeling a sense that they're being watched in their homes, like when they're by themselves. They think they're by themselves, that they're in their house, but they feel these strong feelings of like being watched. And I don't really know what that would feel like because I never really felt that in my home, other than when there's actual live people.
Kind of
What?
breaky, uppy a little bit.
Oh no, that's not good. I don't know why that's doing that.
Unless it's me. Is
How
it
about
me?
now? Do you guys hear me breaking up over here?
I mean, does Chicken Jessica want to weigh in on this?
It's Laura.
Damn it. Oh man. Shoot.
Wait, Chicken Jessica, do you think it was a big enough deal for me to mention it, or do you think I should?
No, I mean, no. I mean, I think it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It eventually corrects itself.
I ought not to have mentioned it.
No, I mean, we all know what's going on.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Well, then no, forget about it then, Laura. Forget
No,
about
Fox Badger said I'm artifacting a little. Yeah, okay. Artifacts, yes, that's a word for this.
Well,
Anyways, so yeah, I just had the thought. I was like, oh, what if I felt like I was being watched, but I didn't really know how to distinguish that feeling. And then I just tried to stop thinking about that. But then Bryce brought it up, so here I am explaining myself. But the real reason I'm late is because I was working on a costume for my child, and it was really fun. It's really fun again when you get involved with the spirit of Halloween and the creativity that comes with that.
yeah.
And I just got caught up in it, and I totally lost track of time. And so,
Well, that kind of
yeah.
ties in a little bit to today's topic to a degree,
Mm-hmm.
or a decree,
A decree,
or
decry,
a decreed 3. Have you seen the trailer?
or
Sylvester-
decreed the band. Not a good
Sylvester-
look.
Sylvester Stallone's not in it.
Right. No,
Mm.
but what if it was the movie called Decreed the band, not a good look?
Decreed the movie.
The band.
Scott's Adventure. Scott's Big Adventure.
What's the guy's name
How about
again?
how about Scott's staff infection? Or something like
Right. What about salmonella, Scott's staph infection, a true story?
that. How about
Remember that
Creed?
video about salmonella
Very
from our
funny. Laura
elementary
and I
school
both.
where they go,
Right?
staph.
It was not elementary school. I mean, you really get things wrong. It was
Really?
in high
I
school.
remember.
It was in
Really?
high school.
No.
So Laura and I both
that's
happened to
crazy.
take home ec the same year. When I was a senior and she was
Oh, right. Okay.
a sophomore, and we were in separate classes, and she just took regular cooking, and then I took international foods. And it's just kind of weird that we both. I mean, it's first of all, taking home ec in high school is pretty.
Much a
Who
thing of the
does that,
past.
right? Nobody does that anymore, right? But I did it because I thought, oh, that's kind of classic. I want to take home ec. I mean, the
It's
only
also
other
fun. You get to eat in class.
sure, yeah. And so anyway, we in both classes though they showed this video about food, problems, food
Illness born, foodborne illnesses.
spoiling stuff and all that stuff or whatever. And it was so funny. There was this I don't know, this old film strip thing they showed, and part of it was I forgot how it goes, but they were going there were
Oh, no, I know. It was somebody trying to understand how to say the word salmonella. They're like, did you know you can get salmonella food poisoning from chicken? And the person who's supposedly learning in the skit is like, salmonella? And then he goes, staff.
no staff is a
Trying to
different thing.
say the word.
No. I think what it was there's
It's
something to that, but they were
salmonella.
trying to learn. The person in the video, it was a younger voice, and they were trying to learn the different things you can get or that
It
problems
was
that
a
you can have.
very 70s, like late 70s, early 80s kind of video, if I
I actually think it was
correctly.
a straight up 70s. It wasn't even a video. I think it was a film
The
strip.
projection. Yes.
It was a projection. Yeah.
It's funny because, I remember watching videos like that for sure in elementary school. Mr. Hall, specifically, his class showing us film strips of foodborne illness kind of things. Like, I remember seeing one video where there was like this devilish looking guy serving really greasy French fries to people. And the message was like, it's not great to eat really greasy food because it can cause, heart attacks and stuff like that. And it was just very 70s indeed. And those film strips they really marked a
impressionable.
certain era. Yes.
Impressionable.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a film strip in kindergarten, and it was about this kid who drank alcohol, and he, I don't know, hit his head, and he got drunk, and he hit his head, and he's bleeding, and then I think he ended up contracting AIDS, I think. And no, I don't know. It's something like that.
Oh.
No. Sorry, I'm conflating that with a later commercial that I saw on TV where this kid used drugs and then he got AIDS. It was a commercial that I saw on TV.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
God, that is so messed up.
but anyway, that film strip I saw of the kid drinking and it messing him up or whatever, that made me, that was one factor, one in many factors that made me never drink alcohol ever.
Because you thought you were going to get AIDS?
Well, I mean, I thought I was gonna bump my head and get bloody and stuff, you know.
Did you see people in high school on Smoker's Lane be like drinking and think to yourself, did you ever go up to anybody and be like, if you drink that, you're going to get AIDS? That'd
Well,
be so ridiculous. if
I
you did.
said, I said, I said to people on Smoker's Lane, I said, your head's gonna be bloody.
if you drink that, that
You
alcohol.
used to hang out on Smoker's Lane, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And if you would have said something like that, I would have probably been really embarrassed.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Laura
But
was
I
so
mean,
embarrassed when
hey,
we went
I
to
was embarrassing myself.
we used to drive this
time.
we used to drive to school. I mean, when I got a license to drive, I drove the family station wagon to school, and it was this gigantic
Whale of a
1985
car.
what mail?
Whale of a
Oh,
car.
whale, yeah. It's a mail, gigantic mail of a car.
A
It
mill
was this
whale.
gigantic, big white Crown Victoria station wagon, Ford station wagon, gigantic. I mean, we're talking the biggest car you've ever seen. That's not a
It was
truck.
really
It
big.
was so big. I can't believe I was able to drive this thing, but we drove it, and Laura was so embarrassed of it because it was huge and white and just
You were
so
embarrassed of
noticeable.
it too, kind of.
No, I owned it.
Yeah, you
I
did.
mean,
Oh my God, you totally ducked one time when Mom picked us up in that car.
You are so
Somewhere.
projecting your
remember-
own issue that on
No,
Laura
I
would
know.
duck.
No,
Laura
you
would
duck.
No, and Laura would duck. She would,
I don't deny that I did
Laura
that, but
would
I
get
think
out
you
of the
did it
car.
at least
Laura
once.
would get out of the car and kind of stay low the whole time. She would kind of. This is when I was driving it too. She would get out of the car in this, kind of way where she kind of got out. She kind of rolled out of the side and then kind of just creeped around it, laying low, not showing it, and that's it.
I know it's so stupid. Actually, I mean, I am embarrassed that I
owned
even
it.
did that. But I know
I
that you
owned
did
it.
that at least
No,
once. That you hit.
No, I never did. No, I was
Yes,
maybe a
when
little
Mom picked
embarrassed
you
of.
up.
No, I understood
There
the
was one
embarrassment
time.
of our mom picking us up like that.
In
But
the car, in that car context.
in that car, sure. But me driving that car is kind of funny and cool.
I
in
mean,
a way,
you're right.
And
I
and
recognize that
I
now.
owned it, and I would put in a tape, and I would put in say Bobby Brown, from the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack,
Wait a minute. Did that
it's
car
up-
have a tape player? I feel like it did not.
Oh, really? Because I remember playing tapes.
In a different car, the Jeep.
Oh, maybe the Ford Festiva. We went from the biggest car to having the smallest car to use. The family car became it was a big station wagon, and then it became a Ford Festiva, which was the smallest car. It was crazy.
Well, that wasn't our family car. That was the car that our dad gave.
He didn't give anybody a car. It was a car. It was an extra car from the family. He got the car, and it was this cheap little car that we were able to use. And
they don't make that car anymore, but they do make something that's kind of the equivalent of it now. I think it's called like the it starts
Fiesta.
with an F.
The Fiesta.
Yeah, is it called the Fiesta?
Well, the Fiesta was a thing before the Festiva, and then they brought it back.
I think they brought it back. Yeah, I think I've seen it, and I was like, oh man, that must be the new Festiva.
Well,
now called
it's not. No,
Fiesta.
The Fiesta was always something different than the Festiva.
Well, they do have a small kind of car, like kind of penile looking car now that starts with an F, and it's by Ford.
Well, I'll just say this: they are all embarrassing cars, and but me, I owned it. Not the Festiva. I was always kind of a little bit felt weird about that, but I owned the station wagon, and I kind of thought, hey, this is kind of a cool thing in a way because it's so big, and it's kind of like this. I don't know. Just
wait. So you're saying you did not own the Festiva, like you?
Well, I
mean, had to bear. You dealt with your embarrassment, basically.
I mean, I try to own it in a way. Actually, you know what? My friend Demetrius, whose brother who was in here for a second, he was kind of. I remember him telling me, kind of as a joke, but he was kind of being serious, that he was falling in love with the Festiva. He goes, I got to be honest, I'm kind of falling in love with this car.
He did not say that.
He did. I think he liked it. I mean, it was a very compact car.
He wasn't even joking, probably. He was totally like sharing his inner sort of heartfelt feelings with you, I take it.
Oh, you're breaking up so much.
Oh, really?
Well, do you have a different connection going on?
No, I'm not sure what. I could change the. I could try changing the XLR.
Nah, that's all right. No, I'm talking about it's an internet thing. It seems, but anyway,
Oh, really?
yeah. That's what it's an internet thing.
It could be because I'm working out in my room, which maybe is in a different, I don't know,
It's in a different time zone.
No, it's just
look
not
at all
as
these
close.
people. Look at all these people like Bryce Shell and Ultra 1000 and Cammy. They're doing this thing, and I don't even know how they knew how to do that. Actually, that's really interesting.
Who knows how to do that?
Wait. I've been reading about this. Can I pop in real quick?
Yeah.
What is that?
What they're doing is this thing called the super chat function, and
How
that
does
is
it
a
work?
thing. Well, this is how it works. So it's a way to tip the show, support the show, keep things going, keep the lights on. And what you do is you click that little $sign, American $sign thing in the chat box. I got a video actually. Let's just check this out. All right, so you just click that little $sign. You can pick super sticker, super chat. I got to make a slower video. And you do that. You drive up that dollar amount, empty out those, those pensions, whatever you got going. You hit buy and send. And that's how people are doing crazy stuff like this. It's all highlighted for everyone to see. That's called a super chat, by the way.
Huh?
I don't
That's
remember
really
if I said
something.
that. Yeah.
That's really
That is,
something.
as they say, fucked up.
And it keeps the horse quiet, and that's what most of us want for Laura's safety. So
don't make he's a nice horse. That's actually think it's a girl, but it's a nice horse.
What if the eyes just did
don't
open
say
up?
that.
What if they were just human eyes in there? That would be
I don't
crazy.
I think the human eyes are inside its belly.
Oh, there was a story like that on that podcast I was listening to.
Well, you know
about
what'd
an
be kind of
animal that
funny,
had
Laura?
human eyes.
You know how that looks almost like a window right there, and the horse is kind of looking through the window? What if just a cow breast just sort of started to come out from the side of the window?
Like it kind of sort of tipped over a little bit.
It just starts kind of coming over.
Out.
Yeah, it peeked out.
Spilled over.
It's a cow breast. Cow breast. And then
that would be less disturbing than if the eyes were human.
Hold on a second. Then the horse starts sucking on the breast.
That would actually be a much more comforting scenario than actually no. Then it could
opened his eyes, opened his eyes real big, and was looking at you.
Okay, that would actually be reminiscent of the movie The Witch. Would actually be really freaky. But if he was just sucking his own breast for his own pleasure,
it's not his own breast. It's some random
her own breast for her own pleasure, and was just having fun with it. Then I would be fine with it.
Own. It's not her own. It's some random breast, and I don't know what that is.
If it was like she was trying to show me that she's having a good time and didn't mean any ill will, then I would be okay with that. I would actually be much more okay with that than if it was just a human pair of eyes going. That would be freaky.
I think eyes and sucking would be really scary. And I had this nightmare once.
It would be scary.
This guy was outside the sliding glass door, and he was pressing his lips against the window of the sliding glass door, and it was so creepy. Scary. But anyway, we're getting into the Halloween movie. Let's start this episode, I guess. I mean, look, Laura was ducking. She was embarrassed of the car. She should have owned it, but she was embarrassed.
You've ducked too, and you're just embarrassed to admit it. It's fine.
I never ducked.
I think you did one time.
I never ducked. I mean, I was self-conscious if our mom picked us up in that car or picked me up in the car. I mean, it was a little embarrassing.
Well, I guess we all have our things that we're embarrassed by, whatever, or did in high school. But, look, I accept that I was ridiculous in high school, and I just have to admit to that. So, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so let's start the show. Hi, welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
My name is Laura Weinbach.
And this is the show where we kind of look at things and talk about it and stuff, and different topics and so on and so forth. And last episode? Last episode we did a candy, because it's Halloween is coming up. That was the topic. And then tonight was going to be about costumes. But then, and then we thought for actual Halloween, which we'll talk about this later, but we're going to do that later in the night than usual. It's not going to be at the usual 6 p.m. We were going to do kind of just Halloween commercials and stuff, but and monsters, maybe, I don't know, something like that. But then it seemed like Chicken Jessica maybe wasn't going to be able to be here for next week. And then also, I don't know, a lot of East Coasters are going to miss out. Probably it's going to be too late for them or whatever. And so we thought, let's do the commercials on tonight instead. And then we'll and then that's fine.
It's funny how people are really
what's also
really,
funny, an offering
engaging
for
with
the
the horse.
but it's also an offering for the horse, you know. Oh no, these are not my vape pens. This is only one vape pen, and then this is just a regular hotel pen, actually, from Hampton Inns, actually. But this is actually, and in case anybody doesn't know, you know what Jem is talking about. These are actually, I don't want to pay. I really don't want people to think I vape, but
it's a stylus.
It's a stylus for pads.
Is it really? Oh, it is really.
Yeah, it's a stylus for pads. Yeah.
For maxi pads?
I mess around with these things. Sometimes I'm touching the pens and things on the desk, or sometimes I'm flapping my thing around like this or whatever. And so, actually, you're right. Impressions was last week's episode, but it was 2 episodes ago that was a candy. But anyway, so what we did, we thought, let's do the commercials today. There'll be more people that are going to be able to tune in because it's not going to be too late for them or whatever. And so, maybe we'll get more mileage out of that. And so next week's episode is going to be more like a post Halloween thing. We'll talk about what we did for Halloween. It'll be later in the night. And yeah, some of you people, like probably Gemma and Cammie and so forth, will not be able to probably be here, but so I don't know. So I don't know what to tell you. Well, hey, maybe if you want to stay up late for Halloween, we'll talk about it later. But anyway, so this episode, we're going to kind of look at Halloween commercials, getting into the holiday spirit, because Halloween is coming up in just a week. So this is an episode, or this is a segment that's called, the show is called the Chicken Coop. So this is called Chicken Spook.
That was pretty good, I gotta say.
What was good?
Just the whole thing. I liked the whole arrangement and everything.
Yeah.
Should we do one more? A second take.
Let's look at it again. Yeah.
All right. Okay, the composition visually of that thing is just very intriguing and weird.
Wait, the what? Say it again.
The visual composition is amazing and very funny, I think, number one, but also the coughing at the end is really funny in the context. Good job.
Right. It is good. So I guess we're gonna look at some commercials. Oh, I wanted to whatever, it doesn't even matter.
Yes, Jodes, I was vaping my my USB plug. For those of you who don't know, I am not a vapor. I'm just simply making comment. So anyways, yeah.
What do we have here?
Where?
Oh, me, right?
Laura, you're frozen, by the way. Oh, you were frozen.
I am?
She freezes for like a couple seconds.
No, this is terrible.
It's just sort of, I feel like if you get on a good riff or something, it might break your flow,
Right. Well, for you guys it will. I just won't. That sucks.
Oh, right. It won't for you. It won't for us. You're right. Yeah.
Well, maybe I should try resetting the old router, but
I don't know.
I don't know. It's that big a deal. Maybe between this. No, I think it's fine. I was gonna say
like between now and the after show. You mean?
It's not gonna make a difference. I don't think.
It could.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because I have those. What do you call those things? It's a whole new brand of internet that we're doing, and then you have these different things. I can't remember what it's called, but it's annoying.
Dial up.
No, it's like Corgi or Corby or
Al Corby.
No, it's I forget what it's called, but it's supposedly the best internet, but it's been really annoying because it hasn't been working that well. So I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to
Don't say that, Gemma.
Well, it's true though. But okay,
No.
do you want me to tell you what's coming up? You want to tell me what's coming up?
But when Laura freezes, it shows the horse's head on her face. You know. Just
Don't say that.
She switches pictures. She switches with the picture. It's Laura in the picture and the horses.
I don't like that thought.
Oh, you got Starlink. That's what it is. So wait, you were saying this is time for the videos, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
All right, I'm a little out of it. So this one,
Hey, that's okay. Should we talk about why you're out of it on the after show?
Yeah, on the after show, sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's nothing serious. So okay, this one's just weird. I don't really know what to think of it. It's just kind of a weird. I got a bunch, so
just go for it.
Okay, so this is called. All right, it's a local commercial for something called Junior Woman's Haunted House Spectacular. And I don't know what the woman thing has to do with it. Here we go.
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
And 21st from 10 to 6 p.m. And goblins who are planning to attend. Who dare to enter the Paso Civic Center? And $1 for your kid is all you'll pay to enter. Come on.
Hold on. You know what? Go back.
The more you.
You know what
That
this
is
reminds
so
me of?
weird. It's almost like a PSA for kids to not go to this thing. They're like,
You know what?
the more
You know what?
know.
You know what it reminds me of? By the way, it reminds me of there was some sort of public access show in Chicago. It might even still be around called Chicken Coop, I think. And they would have bands play on the show, and they got a lot of these kids to just dance in the studio with it and stuff. I mean, they also have adults dancing too, but they have these kids dancing, and it really reminds me of that, you know? So anyway, whatever. If you've seen Chicken Coop, you can look it up. You can see episodes of Chicken Coop on YouTube. But there's anyway, it reminds me of that. Just kids kind of randomly dancing. They just
Oh yeah, wait. Let's
they
look at
just
his
pro-
jewelry.
Who is this
Dracula.
guy?
He is so. Look at how big his lips are. It's like he looks like he's really puckering up.
You know what's kind of funny is this. It's funny that he didn't. I mean, he should have maybe worn white gloves or something. I don't know. Just kind of
Wait,
funny.
what
'cause
are his
it's
hands
like
just
he's just
normal,
wearing
or-
makeup, basically. What?
Right. It's like I know his hand.
I mean,
is
it's just
like
kind
a
of
normal
funny how
menswear
it's just
hand.
it's a normal men's hand. It's a normal. Look at that. It's a normal menswear hand.
And he's wearing like a watch.
I know. It's. I mean,
Like
it's
Dracula
funny.
doesn't
The
need to
hand-
know what time it is. He's just knows, you know.
But also, it's just funny because the hand does just not
might need
match
to
the
know.
face. You know, the face and the hand are look like they're from different people, different
But that's
bodies.
the
you know?
hand of a guy who
Actually-
possibly could work at a grocery
No.
store, or he could work in an office doing like a 9-to-5 accountant kind of
Well,
job.
it's just funny because the hand is just. It looks like a different occasion completely.
Wait, something about his flared nostrils and just his expression is just very, I don't know what. You know what I mean?
Well, there's something kind of almost gangstery about it. You know what I mean? He's just.
don't
He looks
know
like a
if I
cholo.
would-
He almost kind of looks like a cholo in a way.
I disagree. He looks like an allergic baseball player or something. Like
Allergic
he's like on a little league or junior league baseball team and he has allergies. And that's
know
why
what
his nose is flared like that. And he probably
know what'd be
doesn't even
funny?
really want like sports, you know.
It'd be funny if the widow's peak went even further down. You know, imagine that. You know, it just
What if
went
it
all
went
the way
down
down
to like his lips.
his nose. Yeah, his lips or the tip of his nose. What if it went
Yeah,
all the way
that'd
to the
be
tip
fun.
of his nose?
Right.
All right, carry on with it. Keep playing.
Wait, I wish we could zoom in on that hand though. I actually had a closer image of the hand earlier. Can we take a look? What's
You know what?
going
It's
on?
kind of a fake out actually, because you see these hands and you think,
Oh, it's
there's
just
just
some
business,
guy.
some business executive. He's
No, it's
playing-
some like jock fraternity guy wearing his frat ring.
Oh yeah, you mean his football ring or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, he's just a
Well,
guy.
he's wearing a football ring on one hand, and then he's wearing his Rolex or whatever from that he got from his as a sort of company gift or whatever.
Right.
And he's just playing the keyboard, you know. And he's a
Right.
corporate man, and then it zooms out, and it turns out, oh, he's actually an allergic baseball player.
Or he's just like a gangster dressed up as Dracula.
He does. There's something about his
There's
face that looks a little bit to me when he looks at the camera. He looks a little bit like what's up? You know what I mean? He looks
Well,
a little bit like a gangster in my mind. You know?
look at the way his cheeks are really kind of puffed out and sort of, I don't know, he looks like
Well,
he's
you
about
know what
to
it is?
hurl something out.
It's because he's not smiling and he's kind of just looking at you like, what are you looking at, fool? You know,
This is what it looks like he's doing to
look,
me. He
no,
looks
that's what
like-
it is. He tilts his head up a little bit, and it kind of makes me think Cholo in a way.
Can I get a zoom in real quick on myself? I feel like it looks a little bit like he's doing this. Take another
Oh my God,
look
Laura!
at him.
The horse moved just now, Laura.
Shut up! Don't even say that. I don't like that.
I know.
Don't mess with me. Oh right,
I was just going to mention I like the musical transition from this first piece to the next piece.
Oh, what do you mean the next piece? Oh, okay,
It's
go on.
just a weird transition.
Play it again. Let's play it again.
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
Wait.
And 21st.
Hold on. Pause it. There's a couple things. That is a funny. That is a funny
really
transition, but also on top of that, they're playing the Munsters theme song. By the way,
Oh,
I mean,
are
they allowed to? Are they allowed to do that?
to what? Change
It's
the
a
lyrics?
local commercial, so definitely not.
That's
I
funny.
mean, or well, maybe they got the rights to it.
They didn't get no rights to it.
You don't know that.
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
And
Something
21st.
about that is really good. Come to the haunted house spectacular. It's actually
Imagine
pretty
though if he
accurate.
was a gangster though. Go back to his first shot though.
Which guy is so bad?
Come to the haunted house.
Wait, stop. Pause it. When he's looking up, just imagine him saying this. What's up, fool? I want to suck your blood. hey, what's up, fool? I want to suck your blood, fool. I'm about to suck your blood, fool.
He's like, no, but first, come to the haunted house spectacular.
Yeah, it's like this. Hey, what's up, fool? It's like this. Hey, what's up, fool? I'm about to suck your blood, but first, come to the haunted house spectacular. Come to the
Something
haunted
about
house
the word
spectacular. I know. Imagine
The word
that. Hey, what's
spectacular
up?
is so
Hey,
not.
hey, tell everybody we're going down to the haunted house spectacular. It's happening October 15th through the 31st. Tell your friends, tell everybody in the neighborhood. But the haunted house spectacular is going to happen starting at 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific time.
Wait, it's more like this. It's like you got a hardcore gangster. He's like, fool, get your shit down to the fucking haunted house, yo. That shit is fucking scary. And his friend is like, is it for real? He goes, it's spectacular. No joke.
He said, hey, what did you think? Hey, fool, did you go to that haunted house last night? And the other one says, yes, I did go to the haunted house last night. What's up? He's like, well, tell me about it. Was it scary? It was freaky. I was so scared. I was about to pee in my pants, fool. And he said, I was about to wet my dickies.
I was about to shit my britches. I mean, no joke. That shit was
Oh, shit.
spectacular.
I was about to shit my dickies. And then he said, oh, shit, for real? Yeah, I was shivering in my Ben Davis. He said, oh, damn. He said, what? Okay, then what would you say your overall review of it was? I would have to say my overall impression of the haunted house from last night would most definitely have to be spooktacular.
Actually, what if he actually didn't even say spectacular and he was just like, honestly, like to be quite frank, my overall head honcho opinion of the haunted house from last night's events would most definitely probably have to be spectacular. Like, would he say spectacular? I don't think so. I think it's
But
so
also,
funny for him
to
to
be
like, go
quite
there.
to be quite honest with you,
Oh, he said
it's like
frank.
this. Hey,
To
listen,
be quite
fool,
frank.
to be quite frank with you, I would have to see my ultimate opinion of the haunted house from last night would have to be, I would describe it in 3 words: spectacular, absolutely amazing, and
Fabulous.
stupendous. Stupendous. Imagine a gangster saying stupendous, you know?
I mean, right. Or what if he was just like, okay, honestly, the shits from last night at the fucking haunted house down there on 31st and Broadway. No joke. To be quite frank, I'm gonna be blunt.
To be,
My
if I was to give
overall
you my
head
honest opinion,
honcho.
can I be honest with you?
He's like my head honcho. To give you my ultimate head honcho opinion of them all would have to be in a word or three. Spectacular, formidable, fantastic,
I was gonna say fantastic.
fabulous. No, fabulous. That's what I
If
meant.
I was gonna
I
describe
hate
the
that.
haunted house in 3 or less words, I would probably have to describe it as magnificent, magnanimous, and benevolent.
If I were
Highly
to, to sum it up in 3 simple words, let me just give you my honest head honcho opinion.
Let me give you my honest, most hate honcho.
Can I be blunt? Can I be blunt? The haunted freak house from last night.
Excuse me, but can I just be blunt?
Can I be as open as the dick is long? I just want
part
to give you my
of me,
honest
but-
opinion.
Pardon me, is this an open forum? Can I be blunt?
To sum it up to 3 simple, pragmatic, articulate, sesquippedalian words, I just want to give you my humble opinion, and that is that the haunted house from last night was none other than gorgeous, enchanting, and quite simply, it was fabulous. I don't know.
Well, as for me, this is him right here. There was one word. If I had one word, wait, show it to where he's holding one finger up. What's up, fool? If I had one word to describe the haunted house, I would describe it as one word, right? I would describe it probably one word. You want one word? I would probably then, in that case, have to narrow it down. If I was to count all my blessings and, dot all my I's, cross my T's, and I was to narrow things down a little bit, crunch some numbers, consult with my colleagues. If I was to consult with my colleagues
And my accountant, for that matter,
and get professional advice. Let me see. If I was to consult,
consolidate, and communicate, the one word would be
definitely would probably have to be one word. It would probably have to be good. He uses all these words. He uses all these kind of.
All right, you as the you are asking my humble, most magnanimous, hardcore, most heartfelt, genuine opinion. If I was to sum it up to just one simple, magnanimous word to describe the happenings last night at the world's most craziest, hardcore, dopest haunted house of them all, one word to describe it, I would have to say dope, fucked up, and out of this fucking just gorgeous world.
Out of this fascinating world. Hey, can you put it on? Yeah.
Magnanimous, dope, and chill as fuck.
Wait, look, hold on. That picture right there. Wait, go back to that where he's not holding it like that. This is what he says. Wait, go back. Can I just say one phrase? I just want to say one thing about the house. My compliments to the chef. That's what it looks like in his hands.
No,
you know
what
what
he's saying? You know what it looks like he's saying? He's like, can I get one line? And I just want to say one speaking line, please, director. His original casting was that he was just gonna play the piano. He's like, oh, let me just say one little thing. I just really
Can I
wanna
say
get a
one
word
line?
in. Can I get a line? It's been my lifelong dream to be a thespian, and here I am on screen and so close to the dream. Just let me have this one thing. He's like, "Come to the haunted house spectacular."
He's like,
That's his one line he wanted
yeah.
to say.
Hey, can I improvise with one line? Excuse me, director. What's your name? It's Steven, he's okay. What's up, Steven? Can I get a, he's never met the director yet.
He's like, "Can I get a zoom in?"
Hey, sorry, I forgot
Can I
your
get a
name.
close-up?
I'm sorry. I went through my agent, so I didn't even know what your name was, but it's nice to meet you. My name is Brian. So I'm playing the role of Dracula right now.
Dracula,
Steven says,
otherwise known.
yeah, I know you're playing Dracula.
I'm
there,
the
buddy. He's like,
director.
I know, just in case, Anyway, I was wondering, can I do you mind if I improvise one line? Look at this. Can I improvise one little line right quick? I just had this thought. You can use it if you want to. You can cut it in post, whatever. And then he goes, "Okay, sure, go ahead." Okay, I was thinking it'd be funny if I'm playing the piano, right? And then I go, "Come to the haunted house spectacular."
Spooktacular.
Whatever.
Sorry, what if he said spectacular and then the director's like, "I love it except for one thing. Instead of spectacular, could you make it spooktacular?" He's like, "That's fucking brilliant." Yes.
You know what? Wait, it goes like this. Wait, spooktacular instead of spectacular? Let me think about it. You know what, Steven? That's fucking brilliant, mate. He says, mate.
Yeah.
That's funny. Steven, can you throw me a Sharpie so I can touch up this widow's peak?
He's like, "Oh shit, my widow's peak is getting a little squared off on the tip. I need to make that shit more triangular."
Shit, I need to make it more pointy. Hey, can somebody can we fly in a Sharpie? Can we fly in a Sharpie right quick? I need to make this more
PA
pointy.
to jump out and grab me a Sharpie over at Rite Aid over there on Fairfax and Sunset, because I need.
Hey, can somebody pick me up a Sharpie from Bargain Circus? I need to make this widow's peak more defined.
I need to make this shit more pointy.
I need to make it more pointy. It's not gonna read.
I don't think this widow peak is reading. Can I get another shot?
I don't think the widow's peak is reading on camera. Can I get
It's totally like
can somebody
square.
touch-
Look at how squared off it is.
Can somebody touch this up a little bit?
No, no,
Makeup.
Look
Can we
at
get
it.
makeup in here? Can we get makeup in here? I need somebody to touch this up a little bit. I don't think it's reading.
I'm so serious. Look at the widow's peak though. It's like squared off.
Actually, he's pointing to it right now. He's looking. That's
like,
what he's
my
saying.
widow's
He's
peak is
saying,
fucked up. Can I get it
My-
touched up?
I think I smudged my widow's peak when I was rubbing my eyebrow.
Or he's like, "I think makeup department fucked up on the peak here. It's a bit square, and I wanted a really like a defined, sharp peak. Can I fix that shit?" Or
Can I just do it myself? I actually used to work at makeup and I used to do props. So
I used to work at the makeup counter at Rite Aid.
I used to make up. I actually worked at Macy's. I would do samples.
He's like, "I used to work for Mac at Macy's, and I know how to do a dope ass peak if you would just give me a chance."
You have never seen a peak like I can do. Give me a fucking Sharpie now.
He's like, "What is this fucking rectangular peak up in this shit? This don't even look real."
Or it's like this. He goes like this. Hey, what's up? Come out to the haunted house spooktacular. Oh, wait a second. Cut. Cut. Can we actually get makeup in here? My widow's peak is not looking very, defined, and I really would like to make it more defined. Can we get that touched up a bit?
He's
before we
like,
do
"My
the next-"
widow's peak isn't really looking quite like a peak, if you know what I mean. Can I please get a fucking Sharpie, you bastard?"
What I'm trying to say is he's one character. He's a
then
cholo
he's
when he's
another character
performing,
off
but he's
camera.
actually this English actor,
Right? He's like-
My peak is not looking much like a peak now, is
He's
it?
like, "Makeup department fucked up again. Can I please get a fucking Sharpie or something to make this peak a peak?
My peak is not looking very much like a peak, if you know what I mean.
My peak is looking a bit flat, if you catch my meaning."
It looks more a bit like a plateau or more of a volcano. I feel like they're about to erupt, just about to bust all over my face. Now get me a fucking Sharpie, you lassie. And then he touches it up. All right, let's call it. Let's go. We're ready to roll. All right, action, lights, camera, action. Hey, everybody, what's up? Come to the haunted house spooktacular. I'm gonna be there. Dracula, what's up? I'm gonna suck your butt.
He's like, "Hey, everybody, come to the Haunted House Spectacular. It's over there on Broadway and Ralphie Bunchy in the middle of 3rd and Broadway. Don't fuck it up. Show up 8 p.m. sharp, like my Widow's Peak is not, because the fucking makeup department fucked it up. But I'm so excited to see you all there. Bye." He's totally improvising the whole thing.
All right,
Anyway.
we'll carry on. Carry
All
on with this.
Yeah, what's next?
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
Wait, pause it. I just realized this. He's also lip syncing this too, which I think. And what's funny is what does his voice really sound like? I think we are doing his voice, what it really sounds like.
Well, actually, the voice that we're hearing is so weird and funny. He's like, "Come to the Haunted House Spectacular." What does that
Well,
even sound like? Who is
also
that person?
It's also just funny that they're using the Munsters theme song too. But
I don't know.
it's also funny how it switches to the beat. It just does this swish kind of, you know.
Come to the haunted house spectacular.
And 21st from 10
That
to
guy's
6 p.m.
costume is super cheap looking though. The witch.
Where did they find these kids? I wonder. You know what I mean? It's so chick a go go to
know.
me.
So weird.
And goblins who are planning to attend.
Wait, hold on. Pause it. Junior Woman's Haunted House Spectacular.
Junior
What does that
woman.
mean? Junior Woman's?
What does that mean? That is ever so strange.
What is that? You know, Junior
It's
Woman.
really weird.
Is it just all? Oh wait, are those all girls in the audience in dancing?
Well, the rappers are not girls, it seems.
Right.
Who dare to enter the Paso Civic Center? And $1 for your kid is all you'll pay.
Wait,
to
Junior
enter.
Woman, is that some kind of like young men's like?
Hold on. You know what's funny? The Dracula guy's just standing in the back, not getting any stage time.
Wait,
now,
hold
you know?
up. Look at
He's
that
just
little girl in
relegated.
front with her tongue out the whole time. Look in the
Where?
front. This little girl's got her tongue
Oh,
sticking
you're
out
right.
the
That
whole
is
time.
weird. She's looking at herself on the monitors, I think, thinking, "Oh man, my tongue is so big."
It's out for quite a while. Take a look.
I think she's looking at the monitors. You know.
All
Right,
you'll
why?
pay to enter.
It wasn't just like a fluke one, second long thing. It goes on for a while.
All you'll pay to enter. Come on.
Wait, look at the Dracula guy. He's just in the back, just thinking, "God, I guess I had my highlight. Now I'm just relegated to be in the back here." Look at him, how he's so sort of dismissed. You know what I mean? He's just sort of disregarded here. I mean, he's in the back there, just sort of not getting any attention anymore. It's just so funny to me.
Right. And also, look at this little kid in the front. He's really excited.
He's like this. He's thinking to himself, "What the fuck? They're not gonna. I just perfected my widow's peak, and they're just gonna relegate me to the back here. I don't know. You get. I don't know. It just
Right.
looks.
Well, he's trying to be kind of like spooky and mysterious.
Oh,
I
really?
think.
Just sort of being like the horse kind of in the background.
It's so weird how it says "the more you know" at the end. It's like, usually those go on after these PSAs, don't they?
Well, it is a PSA.
I guess it is, isn't it?
It's a PSA. It's a public service announcement for women who are kind of adolescent. They're growing.
Young
Their
women.
bodies are changing and stuff. Their tongues are sticking out. You know.
Right. All right. Well, so what's next?
Coming up next is a commercial for something called Monster Cookies. I believe it's from the probably late 70s. And it's just monster themed cookies. But it's like Halloween kind of monsters. So
All right.
it's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Let's check it out.
Have a cookie, a munchy
Pause it.
monster.
I'm sorry. Pause it. This is so weird, don't you think?
Hold
Some
on. No,
random
I missed. Wait.
hand.
Yeah.
This is why I picked it.
Some random hand just comes out of nowhere and sticks a cookie in their mouth. You know,
No,
I mean,
it's
it's
like
just
shoving it
it's,
in the kid's mouth.
it's very kind of in a way sexually abusive.
Aggressive. Yeah, in a way.
Have a cookie.
That is
Well,
weird. It's like somebody just stuck his
Kids have-
penis in
no,
his mouth
but
and
the
he.
kid is into it. I also think the
Well,
monster is like
sort
a
of.
friendly, fun monster.
Oh, he's like a Harry and the Henderson kind of guy.
Yeah, maybe.
It's still a little obscene to me, to be honest. You know what I
maybe.
mean?
I don't know.
It's a
I
little
don't know.
obscene. I think it's obscene. Go on.
A munchy monster cookie. They're shaped like little monsters.
That's
and
weird. It's weird to just stick something in some kid's mouth. Don't you think that's weird? I think it's
Well, no, I don't know. It seems kind of fun.
Oh, I think it's
Just to
weird.
reiterate, that is why I picked this.
Right, but I also feel like these kids know it's coming, and they're like, "Yes, I'm about to get."
They
fed a
do not
cookie
know
now."
it's they do not
Look
know
at
it's
how
coming.
they clearly do, though. They clearly do.
No, they don't. They
Look at
notice
this kid.
that
He's like smiling, and then he looks over, and then he takes the bite.
No, go back. All of them do not know what's coming. Go back. Look at this. They
Whoa, that was weird.
watch this.
Have a cookie.
Now
A
he sees
munch-
it, but wait, pause. See that? He gets
But no,
the
he
thing stuck in his
stops,
mouth and he
then
looks over.
He stops. He's got his mouth open. He's
No.
smiling,
He thinks
He
he's
has the
just
same
posing for a
expression.
picture.
but he has
No,
the
he thinks
same
he's posing
expression.
for.
Have a
The cookie goes in his mouth, so
cookie.
it makes me think it's like,
No, he looks over at.
surprised.
He looks over at it after it got stuck in his mouth.
But
Go
he
A
on.
doesn't seem.
munchy monster cookie.
See, he
Yes.
opened his mouth to get the cookie. See, these kids
He was
are
just saying,
opening-
no, you didn't hear the audio. The audio, he was going, yeah, I'm happy
Have
that
a
I'm just
cookie.
playing on the play.
A munchy monster cookie.
He was
Dash.
expecting that.
Shaped like little monsters. And
See that? They're surprised about that kid was really surprised.
I don't know.
like little monsters. And they come in 6 great flavors.
Look,
Now,
okay,
that
that
was a
kid
bit
was.
that kid got basically just
Monster
penetrated.
cookie.
I hate
They're
to say that.
shaped
It's
like
horrible.
little
Wait, hold on,
monsters.
pause it. Wait,
And
say that again, Laura. You said
I
that
said
kid
that
just
kid
got.
he kind of seemed like he got penetrated in a messed up way, but maybe not.
See, look at this kid. He's so abused.
Well,
Oh my
you've
gosh,
inserted the idea into my head, so no.
Well, that monster inserted there's something
come
in
in
cookie
there
into
now.
that kid's head. Wow, that is
That's really now that is
that's a
suggestive.
bit.
Oh,
That's a
hold
bit
on,
of
I
a
gotta be
groom.
honest.
That's a bit
That
of a
is
groom.
that's what you call now. That is what you call grooming, classic grooming.
Right. Oh my god. Even the monster's hand looked like a set of penises.
Well, first of all,
Dead
he
penises.
just and the kid realizes, oh my god, that's way bigger than I thought it was going to be, or something, or what the look at that.
Right.
That
The
is
kid does
that
seem like
is-
a bit like, okay, you're going too far here.
that is that's come on, that's something you got to
Right.
admit.
No, I agree. That is something. It didn't seem like something with the other ones, but that is something.
That's weird. I think it's just weird the idea of some random hand in
Great
it. That's so weird, violent actually.
Well, it's a fun fuzzy monster hand.
Is it, Laura?
It is weird.
Okay, imagine if a hand like that came out randomly to you, would you like that? Would you be friendly towards
Well,
it?
no, but the kid is obviously looking at the rest of the monster that we can't see, and the monster's probably like a friendly Harry and the Henderson kind of guy. Or it's like Alf but green, maybe.
I don't know, Laura. I think if a hand came out of nowhere and just stuck something in your mouth, I think you would not like it, Laura.
But it's not for them. It's not coming out of nowhere. They see the rest of the thing.
They don't see it. They're looking at the camera. Look at the guy.
Well, I
Great.
don't know. But then no, that kid's surprised. There's no doubt. But the other kids, I don't think they were that surprised.
Yeah, exactly. He thought it was
You
a
think the
commercial for
director was
Slide.
like, I want you to shove these cookies in the kid's mouth like when they don't expect it. And I don't want that. I'm not telling them that they're going to get a cookie.
Yeah, I'm
shoved
just
in
going
their
to tell them to
mouth.
smile and kind of keep their mouths open to kind of really show the smile, but they don't
Yeah,
even know.
Like they want to like just mess with the kid's heads, basically.
Mhm. It's like a weird prank.
Right. It's some weird messed up.
And they come in 6 great flavors. With milk or lunch or as a snack, there's monster money
That
on
is so-
every pack.
Okay, what the hell? Did you see the kid with the bat?
Money on
Did he say there's monster cum on every pack? something sack. There's monster cum on every pack. Is what it sounded
Also, this
like.
kid, by the way, this kid had his eyes closed, Laura. Really didn't know it was coming. Look at what
Oh,
happens.
maybe you're right.
His eyes are
for
closed. Watch.
lunch or as a snack, there's monster money on every pack. 6 great
Monster
flavors
Yum.
and beef.
That's code
Oh my
for
god.
cum.
What the hell? Monster Yum? Even Monster Yum sounds like cum, basically.
Well, yeah.
I was sorry to jump in. I just want to add that I think this guy's voice and the song is creepy.
It is a big. Okay, one more time. A little back. Okay, let's go from here.
Let's hear the song.
Have a cookie, a munchy monster cookie. They're shaped like little monsters, and they come in 6 great flavors. With milk or lunch or as a snack, there's monster money on every pack. 6
Pause it.
great flavors.
Monster
Monster
Money?
Mun?
Monster Money? Monster Money sounds like cum also, too, by the way.
What if it was Monster Myun? Some weird word, code word that we don't know as humans. that means cum that came from a monster.
And
Like
they
that's their
come in
word for cum.
6 great flavors. With milk or lunch or as a snack, there's monster money on every pack. 6 great flavors can't be beat. They're the only monsters people eat. Monster cookies, they're everywhere.
It
What
never
the
even
hell?
shows the monster.
That last
Monster
like
cookies.
sound
They're
is weird.
That's my
Right, it's-
favorite
it's a-
part. That
It's a horror
drone.
movie. It's a horror
That is
movie.
creepy.
everywhere.
Sinister. Oh my god. that
Dude,
is
now
so weird.
imagine this, Laura. It's just that noise the whole time, and those kids are just getting cookies shoved in their
Shoved
mouth.
in their mouth. No, true. Also, something about the lighting in the outdoor area, like when they're sitting at that table and when the kid is riding the bike, something about lighting is really eerie and creepy.
It's like a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's like Strange Tales.
Like that whole setting right there is creepy to me. That is creepy right there. The lighting and something.
That was
about
late in the
that.
day. That's because it was late in the day.
It feels
Monster
eerie. How it's like
cookies,
really
they're
dark in the
everywhere.
background, kind of.
It's Dawn of the Dead right there. Can you turn it down a little bit, actually?
Fucked up, dude. Fucked up.
How many other commercials do you have?
I got a bunch. So
Oh, really?
I got
Should
a
we
bunch.
just do? Should we do one
Let's do
more and then
one
go to
more.
After
Let's
Dark,
do
or,
one more.
not After Dark, but after shows?
Okay, I'll give you a choice. Here. Car dealership with a guy doing a very interesting Dracula, or an online casino with it kind of looks like an adult video kind of thing.
Well, what do
that
you
might
think,
be
Laura?
after. That might be after material.
Maybe yeah,
This guy
yeah,
does.
after
Okay,
show.
this is a Dracula, and I don't know what's going on here. Let's just do this. Here you go.
When it goes haunting you, are you terrified of new car prices? Come forth to Hattiesburg Car Pre-Owned Superstore sales event this weekend.
Oh my
Choose from
God.
over 250 quality pre-owned
Pause it.
Oh,
cars.
hold on. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause
Okay,
it. And
I'm
can
sorry,
you turn
but
down
he
a little
sounds
bit?
really
Actually.
horny. He's like, "Come to my store." Oy.
You know what's
is
funny
what it
about him
sounds
is he
like.
sounds to me. It's I guess you think it sounds horny. To me, it sounds
Yes.
like a Southern accent trying to do a Dracula accent. You know, and so it kind of sounds like, "Come in the-" Okay, so if you're Southern, you go, "Howdy, come on down to the store," you know, or whatever. Right? Come on down to the car dealership, right? Like that. But it's come on down to, and then so it's Dracula with a Southern accent. Let's see. I want to suck your blood. I'll come on down to the car dealership. Yeah, you got prices that you cannot believe. And
That's a
that
very
sounds
good. That was a very good impression of somebody who is Southern doing a Dracula accent, but it sounds nothing like this guy.
yeah, that's not true.
This guy sounds like this. Come on down to the haunted house. Oh, suck a dick. He's like, watch. He's like, oh.
That's because he's
He's got a weird vocal fry or something.
Watch. Go
That's-
back to the beginning.
that's
You'll
because
hear
that's
his
what
horniness.
no, that is what that Laura, you just sounded like a Southern person trying to do a
No, but
Dracula. Go ahead.
Haunting you, are you terrified of new car
See,
prices?
I'm haunting you.
Come forth to Hattiesburg Car Pre-Owned Superstore sales event this weekend. Choose from
See,
over
hey,
200.
pause it. See, this weekend, he's Southern.
You know what
He's
it
Southern,
is?
but he's trying to do Dracula. He went, come on, this weekend.
He's a terrible, terrible actor, is what it comes down
Oh,
to. I think he
Laura.
just didn't know what he was doing.
Laura.
No, this is like this is what this is he's not a real actor. He was just they were somebody. This is like a DIY commercial. You know what I mean? And he probably was like one of the guys that works there, and somebody's like, "All right, who are we gonna get to do Dracula?" And he's like, "I guess I can try to do it." And this is his attempt at trying to be Dracula. And they're like, "You just give us a little more, sort of a blood sucking." He's like, "How about this?" And they're like, "I mean, it doesn't really work, but I guess." He's like, "How about this? I'm a Dracula." And they're like, "Do your best." He's like, "Look, I'm not an actor. I'm just doing this because we need to get some business for a Halloween event." And they're actually like, "Okay, action." He's like, "Come on down, the haunted house." Oh. He's just like
Wait.
not.
Also, it's funny.
not
They
an
also said, "Do you mind also shaving, maybe?" And then he said, "I'm trying to grow this out, actually."
Exactly.
They said, "Okay, no big deal. Just go ahead.
He's like, "I've never done this before,
Go back a little bit, just because I swear he sounds Southern trying to do a Dracula accent."
Come forth to Hattiesburg Car Pre-owned Superstore sales event this weekend. Choose
See the way he
Almost
says.
like he loses the accent, and
Actually,
he's
no,
like,
no. You know what it is?
Store
By the way,
sales
it's
event.
I think they couldn't.
"Be
Maybe
on
they
Superstore
couldn't.
sales event, and then come back to this."
It seems like they edited together all these different takes. You know what I mean? To make one complete sentence. You know what I
It
mean?
seems like he
It's-
couldn't do the accent long enough to where his normal voice would come through, and then he would kind of catch himself and try to go back to it.
Yeah,
I
but-
hear the southern. I hear what you mean by southern, but it just sounds like a horny. To me, it sounds like a horny guy from like the valley.
Well, I'm saying a horny guy sounds
LA.
like a southern person doing a Dracula accent.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that is horny. No, I'm saying it is horny too. I mean, I'm saying a horny voice is southern,
southern
meets
voice.
Dracula. Well, meets both.
Therefore, all
Dracula
southern
and
people
a
are
southern
horny.
Dracula. A southern Dracula is horny, basically.
That would make sense. That makes
I'm
sense.
just going to throw this out there real quick. Sorry to pop in again. This is from Hattiesburg Cars, and I just looked it up, and that is a city in Mississippi.
Yeah, I could
Well,
tell.
there
I
you
knew
go.
that.
Wow, you
I
got
knew
it,
that.
Brent.
Hattiesburg.
Well, and I
yeah.
got it because they are pretty notoriously really horny in Mississippi.
Oh no, I never said it wasn't horny. I was saying that I'm saying he sounds like a southern Dracula, which that sounds horny.
I guess then we agree to agree here.
Uh-huh.
to
Okay.
Hattiesburg Car Pre-owned Superstore sales event this weekend.
Wait, hold on, pause it. It's so funny. They're just basically editing together all these different takes to make one complete.
Right.
He basically, maybe they just felt like I don't feel he nailed it, but if we take little bits of this, we can make it so that he nails it.
No, but that one part is so funny. Such a break of accenting. He goes, "Beyond Superstore sales event. Come on down." You know what I mean?
Well, it's
like
so
he-
disjointed. It's so disjointed.
It's so
you know?
disjointed. Let's see that part one last time.
Pre-owned Superstore sales event this weekend. Choose from
The
He
Beyond
goes-
Superstore sales
he
event. Come
goes-
on down.
He got sales event this weekend. Come on down.
store sales event this weekend. Choose from over 250 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Missing this event could be detrimental.
Hold on. Wait, pause it. He looks over at something. He doesn't look at the camera for a second.
Oh, he's probably got cue cards.
No, he was looking at. He got distracted. I don't even know if it was a cue card. Go back, because the cue cards would be right into the lens. But he look what he looks at. Go back just like one notch, I guess.
Pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Missing this event could be detrimental.
Look right there. Did you see that? Go back. You see that,
Wait,
Laura?
what?
He just
No,
looked
what?
over to this. Look,
Oh,
he looks
you're
over.
right.
He looks over just for a second. What is he looking at? I wonder. He's just thinking. I don't know what he's thinking, but he just got distracted. And it's funny
Maybe
that they
he's
use
trying to
that.
remember his lines. He's like, oh yeah.
Maybe he saw the horse painting move that they have in the dealership.
Don't even say that.
Okay.
Missing this event could be detrimental to your wealth. Multiple lenders will be on hand to save your booty. At Hattiesburg
What?
Cars, it's
There's a
easy
play on
as
words.
pie.
It'd be funny if he smashed the pie in his face at the end as a joke.
Or on his crotch. Man, that is so weird. When did this come out?
Well, it must be kind of pretty new, I think.
Right. Oh, because it has .com. Yeah.
It's
That
not
was
just that.
also
It's
a
widescreen.
SUV.
It's widescreen.
Right.
This is probably from the last 10 years, I would say.
Well, there you go. That was
Well, there you
fun.
go. If you want to sound
There
horny,
you go.
if you want to sound horny, you gotta be southern and vampiric at the same time, and then you sound horny. I want to go get some pie. You want a cookie? I'll shove my cookie in your mouth.
I want to bite your cookie.
No, do Laura.
I
Do
want to
southern
suck
and
your pussy.
wait. Do southern and.
All right, so southern
I was about to-
kinda
I was gonna do
like-
that. Hold on.
Oh,
When you said
southern-
pussy, when you said pussy, I was about to say do southern and vagina. I meant to say vampire, I guess. Do southern and vampire at
All
the
right,
same
so
time.
southern's kind of like this, and vampire's kind of like this. So hi, my name is Vampire, and I want to suck your pussy. Hi, my name is Dracula, and I want to suck your pussy. Oh, yeah. Hi, my name is Dracula, and I want to suck your pussy.
He goes like this. Hi, my name is Dracula. I want to suck your pussy this weekend.
Hi, my
This
name is
weekend.
Dracula, and I live over down there by Mississippi and Fifth. and I want to suck your pussy.
Hey, are you going down to the Junior Women's Haunted House this weekend? Because I would love to meet you there, and I would love to suck your pussy. I'll
He's
see
like,
you at the Junior Women. I want to suck your pussy. I want to suck your pussy. Imagine
we're
Bill
here
Clinton
to
as a
save
vampire.
your booty too, or whatever they said in that commercial.
Oh yeah. I will suck your booty. You go. Imagine Bill Clinton as a vampire. Okay, so this is Bill Clinton like that. I vowed to suck your blood.
He's like, Monica, I want to suck your pussy.
I told Hillary, I said I vowed to suck your pussy.
And it
And
was
then
just a little Halloween joke. Got carried away, is all.
I told Monica, I said, Monica, why don't you bend over and I could lick your booty? And then I told Hillary it was just a Halloween prank.
It was just a little Halloween jest in the good spirit and fun, and it just got carried away a little.
It just
I was in the Halloween spirit, and I was dressed up like Dracula, as one does. And I just said, Monica, bend over, because I want to suck your boot. I mean, blood. But she thought I said pussy. I didn't know, so I went, okay, if you think I would say that, let's go ahead and do it. And it just got carried away a little, Hillary. You gotta have a heart. Have a heart, Hillary.
I told Hillary it just got a little carried away. She didn't seem to have much of a sense of humor about it. But,
She didn't like that.
I
said,
told
Hillary,
Monica,
it's just a little Halloween just got carried away is all.
it's just a
And
little
Hillary
bit. Wait,
did
did you say
not like
jizz?
that.
Did you say jizz?
I said just.
It's just a little Halloween jizz that got carried away. It got all over the place. It got on Monica's face, on her back, and I told Hillary, "You want some? There's more to go around." Now,
And let's just say
Gemma,
Hillary didn't like that.
Gemma did request for a Mike Ementrout vampire.
Well, oh, right. Okay. go
Okay,
ahead.
so Mike sounds like this. Mike sounds like this. He sounds like this. I want to suck your blood. Now I'm gonna suck your blood, and we could do this the easy way, or we could do it the hard way. Now look, I want you to put your neck over, and I'm gonna suck. I want you to drop your trousers. I want you to drop your trousers. I'm gonna suck your blood. Did I say blood? I mean booty.
I mean, pirate.
Oh, Michael Jackson vampire. How about this? Okay. Hi, I love you. Hi, my name is Michael. I love you all. Hi, little ones. Hi, little ones. Okay. I want to suck your blood. I want to suck your blood. Now bend over to the junior. I will meet you at the Junior Women's Haunted House Spectacular, and I want to suck your blood.
He's like this. Hi, little ones. It was so awesome seeing you at the Haunted Spooktacular tonight. I'm gonna be going back to Neverland, and
You're not doing a vampire.
I know I'm gonna dress up like Dracula, and I just wanted to kind of practice my Dracula accent on you, little ones. That's okay. So I'm thinking if I talk a little bit like this, I want to suck your blood. Tito, let me demonstrate. Tito, can you help me demonstrate? I want to suck your blood. I don't know.
Hi, little ones. Why don't you come? Hi, little ones. Come back to Neverland, where we're gonna have our own haunted Halloween spectacular, spooktacular. And I'm gonna can I just try out my Dracula accent on you right now? I want to suck your blood. Now, Tito, come over here, Tito. Tito, I want you to suck my blood.
Tito, suck my blood. Is it just a jest, Halloween jest?
Tito,
Please,
just to demonstrate. Tito, just to demonstrate. Please suck my blood.
All right.
Anyways,
Anything
all
else?
right. Anyways, guys. It's Jesus juice. It's not blood. It's Jesus juice.
Oh, it's not blood. It's just a little apple juice mixed with blood. I mean red dye, red 40. It's just a little black cherry juice and some tomato juice mixed in. I like to get a little bit of a V8 head start when I suck.
Oh.
I mean, when I get into my Dracula costume. You know what I mean, right?
He goes like this. I want to suck your blood. Hee 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 hee. I love drinking Lisa Marie's blood.
He's like, am I being recorded right now? I love sucking Lisa Marie's blood. Did you get that?
What?
He like wants to make everybody aware that
He wants to
that
prove that he's in
that
this
he's
marriage.
Yeah.
He's like, am I being recorded right now? I love sucking blood, especially Lisa Marie, my wife. Did you get that?
They're like, why don't you bring Lisa Marie out? Oh, she's on a vacation. She won't be back for a couple months. Did you hear that?
I have all of Neverland just to myself.
I have the whole Neverland just to myself. And we can suck as much blood as we want.
Well, we got to make a good after show debrief for Nika. Whatever.
What?
Welcome, Nika. Welcome, little one. Nika is the Nika is the newest member of the Little Ones. Hi, my name is Michael Jackson, and this is the Little Ones. Introducing the Little Ones. It's a new band of his.
It's like, and they're all
Michael
like,
and the
I want
Little
you to
Ones.
say hi. Hee. Mike,
Yeah.
and he's like, little Michael, I want you to say hi. Hee. He's like, Jordan,
Hi,
say
hi.
hi. Hee.
Yeah.
They all say hee.
He's like this. That's how he says hi. Hee, nice to meet you. Hee, nice to meet you. Hee, nice to meet you.
He's like,
Hee,
this
nice
is
to meet you too.
This is Giovanni. Hee. This is Fred. Hee. This is Tyrone. Hee.
This is Giovanni. Giovanni.
This is my band of little ones. I want every one of you. I want to introduce you to each and every one of them. Giovanni, say hi. Hee.
He's not even a vampire anymore. This had nothing to do with vampires. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, so look, we do this every Monday at 6 p.m. except next week because it's Halloween. You know that feeling of when you come home from going out for Halloween and you have, you go trick-or-treating and maybe you go to a Halloween party as well. And then you come home and you kind of think, it's still kind of early, it's not. And then there's something on TV that's, maybe someone's hosting a scary movie, in between for commercials and stuff, or it's just, there's some kind of Halloween show going on. That's a special Halloween show. And it kind of just, there was something really comforting about that. And it kind of kept you company and it kind of made you feel like the night wasn't over yet. Halloween's not over yet. And especially on the weekends, right? We'll talk about that later. But Friday night Halloweens were the best, and I'll talk about that next week why. But
Because
Saturdays
Afraid of the Dark was on as well.
no, that was not Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Oh, sorry,
but-
that's on
but-
Saturday.
no, but
TGIF was on Friday.
Friday was the best for Halloweens because you also got to go to school that day too, and do school Halloween, which was fun.
We
but
had really
then-
awesome Halloween carnivals at our school. Halloween parades.
But then but then also it was, you get to go out at night. You can stay up late too that night too. So anyway, we'll talk more about it next week. But anyway, because of that, it's I think that we're not going to do it until 10:30 or so Pacific time. It may even be 11 Pacific time. So it's going to be a late night thing after you've gone out and done for the West Coast people. It's going to be after you've done your Halloween stuff. Well, it is a Monday, so it's a school night, but hopefully you guys will maybe want to tune in for that. But that's what we'll do next Monday. So it will not be at 6 p.m. Pacific time, but it will be around 10:30 Pacific time, maybe 11. And it'll be fun. We'll talk about what we did, and we'll also look at some other kind of Halloween related stuff or whatever. But but if you want to hang out still more now, we're going to look at some more commercials. And the way to do that is to become. I said the way to do that is to become a member. How do you become a member? Well, I mean, Naka can tell you how to do it. You basically there's a join, but
look at that. Sean McNulty just came up with a really good little tagline. Coop unzipped. That we should use that somewhere somehow.
he took it from we do that now on the Poundcast.
Oh, dang it. That's
the Poundcast after
That's
the after, it's called Poundcast Unzipped. That's what
I was thinking that would be a really cool name for an album or something. like a
Yeah.
like a comedy album or something. But I guess we can't. I mean, well, forget it then.
But well, look, we're gonna try to make this good for Naka because anytime there's a new member, we always got to try to make it good for that new person. And we still need to win over Steven too. So we've got we got that coming up.
Wait, Noah Collard has bad news, Laura? What's the bad news? Defeathered? Oh, like that could be a name?
No. I think you just got defeathered because you were excited about Unzipped. Well, I don't know. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know.
Anyway. Oh, I get it. You're coming up with different names. Okay, got
How
it.
about de-egged?
Look, debrief is good.
Wait, how
because
about egg crack? Reminiscent of butt crack.
You know what's
Chicken Coop.
annoying? It's annoying when people don't get notifications for the show because, I feel like that YouTube it does something to suppress things or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, whatever.
Right. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think I get suppressed.
Right. Oh,
but
me
anyway,
too.
so look, how do we? There's a join button underneath the video, and you could join. And there's two different tiers, and the first tier, you get these icons and stuff, and you can put them out when you're doing your typing on your chat room stuff, and you can also look at those. We drew those ourselves, Laura and I did.
Oh,
And then we also there's little membership badges. Are people up yet to? I can't see them right here, but are people up to the crazy cock? No, not yet, I guess. But and then the second tier, though, not only do you get to go to the after show debriefs, which happens every episode, is there also is behind the scenes content in a monthly ringtone. Okay. Anyway, so look, the link is in the description here to go to the after show debrief. So if you're a new member, that's how you do it. You go there and we'll see you there. And we're going to look at some more stuff.
Wait, so all right, I just wanted to rectify something. People are not getting notifications that we're going live. Is that what's happening? What we were saying earlier? And it's
Maybe.
because they haven't, as they say, clucked the bell or basically put their settings on to get notified.
Oh, okay. You hear that ramp face? You got to cluck the bell.
Well, that's what someone else said. I think you have to press the bell button and then you have to basically you have to put on the setting to get the notifications. So it's something that you have to do in addition to, subscribing and following us, which is rather annoying. But yeah. All right, then.
Well.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Kimball Whiting saying? I don't know.
I don't even know what the hell the deal is. But you know what, Rampface? Just remember that it's 6 p.m. Pacific time, and that's another thing. That's another way to do it, except for next week. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, and we'll see you over at the after show debriefs. Thank you to Chicken Jessica for helping out as usual. And my name is Brent Weinbach. And the Chicken Coop is the name of the show, and we'll see you next week. And otherwise, we'll see you in just in less than a minute. We'll see you over at the after show debrief. Bye-bye.